Welcome back to Ion Radio. I'm John.
And I'm Ken.
And today we have a CIS versus an Imperialist. What are you bringing, Ken?
So I've got Kraken, and it's 393 points, no squadrons, pretty much all Hardcells, actually.
I am playing the Emperor, Palp, and I'm bringing some Simoons and just a token fighter screen.
So this is going to be interesting to see how this plays out, because I definitely out-activate you a little bit, but you got some pretty heavy hitters, John.
Yes, I do.
Special shout out here to all of our patrons. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. The link is right here and in the description below.
Okay, let's take a look at these two very different fleets and right to the action. Coming in at 399 points, you have Admiral Palpatine. He is sitting on his flagship, which is an Imperial Star Destroyer Simoon 1 refit. He is Intel Officer, Gunnery Teams, Spinal Armament, and Link Turbolaser Towers. The second heavy hitter is also an Imperial Star Destroyer Simoon refit 1, and it has Intel Officer, Gunnery Teams, Spinal Armament, and Link Turbolaser Towers. My next two ships are the same. They are both Cazares-class cruisers, and they both have CommsNet. To round it all out, I have Sienna Ray and Valen Redor, which is just in case there is a fighter screen. So it's pretty much declare a token, punch really hard with the Simoon, and see what happens.
Coming in at 393 points is Kraken. Kraken is on a Recusant class light destroyer along with Wat Tambor, veteran gunners, flak guns, external racks, Link Turbolaser Towers, and for that extra punch, the Patriot Fist title. The rest of my fleet is exactly the same. I have 4 Hardcell battle refits, all of them with dual Turbolaser turrets and reinforced blast doors.
Here's the objectives Ken gave me the choice of: opening salvo, fleet ambush, and salvage run. I've chosen fleet ambush because I think it will be fun to start a little bit closer and getting this party started. Okay, so here's the Imperial fleet. We haven't run into this for a while, but there's technically a Star Destroyer right here. And so that's Palpatine. He's in the white one. This is a normal Simoon. This is Kazanti 1. This is Kazanti 2, and then I got 2 fighters. That's my setup. These are inside the ambush zone, and I feel like I have foreseen it.
So here's the deployment. I've got everything running at speed 2. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting both Star Destroyers to sit there right in the middle, so we're going to see if this is a good idea for the pincer or not. I'm guessing not, but we'll find out.
Start of the round, round 1, Palpatine is spending his contain. So if you use any of your contains you don't have, you have to discard them.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind, John.
And then we're going to go here with this Kazanti. It is a nav, and we're going to be passing it to that guy right there. And then we're going to move our speed 1. And we're going to be rolling out. I can double crank it, right? Yep, cool. What? I land on fighters? Where would you like them? Back?
Yeah, put them in the back.
So they're going to be super useful this turn.
Right. We're going to start activating with Hardcell number 4. Nav, we're going to use it as the dial. Kick up to speed 3. We're going to add the extra click on the second joint. Put ourselves in.
Other Gazanti's going. It's revealing. Big surprise. Navigate. We're going to take it as a token, and then we're going to move our speed 1. And we're going to just move 1 straight ahead to there.
Hardcell number 3. Nav. Dial. Staying at speed 2. Adding the extra yaw on the second joint. There's also here.
Okay, we're going to go with Palpatine himself. I have a concentrate fire. We're going to be probably using it. And we're going to shoot double arced long range into the front of this little hard cell that could. So we're going to start with the front shot, which is 5 reds plus spinal, so 6 reds. And we're going to roll in and see what we got. Okay, that's pretty horrible. So we're going to Intel Officer, your evade. And then we're going to concentrate fire in a red dice. And then we're going to link Turbo Laser Tower one of these other ones. Or take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Ken. With still 2 blanks.
So we will bring that brace that to 3. Right? Yeah, brace to 3. And we will redirect to my right side. So 1 to the right, 2, 3.
Okay, and then we're going to take the cheeky side shot. Or take a hit.
Guess I'll just take it.
Okay, so now we're going to... Does that change anything? Are we in range here? We are. And that would be brutal. So we're going to go ahead and jump to speed 1. Continue at speed 1 to there.
Hardcell number 2, going down the line. Nav, dial. We're going to add that extra click on the first yaw. Straight. Go. There we go.
So we're going to go with the other Simoon. It has a concentrate fire, and we're going to be taking it as a token. And then we're going to shoot just in range into the front here of this hard cell.
Trying to dodge it.
So I have, again, it's going to be 5 plus 1 for spinal. So 6 red dice into your front, Ken. I wish I could hit the side, but I cannot. Oh, I hate dice. We're going to say you cannot use, or you can discard if you use it with Intel. Your brace.
Okay.
And then we're going to re-roll all these blank reds. Let's re-roll 1.
That's a hit.
And then this is going to block your evade. Take 3.
Oh. So I can use the brace, but then I lose it. So we're just going to redirect.
1 to the far side.
1 to the far side, and then 2 on the front. Yep.
Okay. That's my only shot. I'm going to spend with my token. Let me make sure before I do this. With the token, I'm going to drop to speed 0.
Wow. Kraken on the Recusant. Nav, we're going to use that as a dial. We're going to increase to speed 3 and then add extra yaw on the first joint. put ourselves up over here. Hard cell number 1. Nav. We're going to use it as a dial. Extra yaw on the second click. And here we go. Skillfully avoiding the asteroids.
Okay, squadrons are just going to move out to here. Something like that. Nothing too crazy. And that's going to do it for turn 1. Start of turn 2, Palpatine says he really doesn't like evades. So we're going to take Simoon Shot from here. We have a nav, because I don't want to just sit still. And we're going to shoot into the front of that guy.
Okay.
That's going to be 6 red dice. That is much, much better.
You had a couple accuracies in there.
It is. So what we're gonna say is, no, let's not use intel. That's what we're gonna do. We're going to block your brace. We're going to block your evade, and then we're going to LTT this dice right out of the box into a double.
Wow.
And then I'm gonna use my Confire to say I'm gonna re-roll that. And leave it.
Gunnery teams, cool. 5. You're hitting the front?
Get in the front. You're gonna survive on like 1 health.
Yep, so let's go ahead and we will redirect. So 1, 2, and I have to take 3 more
With a crit?
with a crit. So let's shuffle up this damage deck because I forgot to do that before the beginning of the game. 3 with a crit. The crit is Crew Panic before I reveal a command dial. Actually, that's here. Discard, suffer damage, discard the dial. Well, I've got 2 health left.
Okay. So then we're gonna take a second shot, and it's gonna also be barely at long range, which is annoying, at this other hard cell into the front. So here we go, Ken. Let's see how the dice behave this time.
They're getting better. You just had to warm them up.
Yeah. 6 reds.
Yep.
I can live with that.
I liked how the one kind of hopped up the side and fell over.
So what we're going to do is we are going to intel officer your redirect.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to block your brace.
Of course you are. So what I'm going to do is, I know Palpatine will make me get rid of this, but I can just go ahead and discard it to get rid of the crit and the double.
And then take 3.
And I'm taking 3 in the front, which just happens to be the whole shield. These hard cells, they're hard to kill.
Okay, so then with my dial, we're going to jump up to speed 1 and move ourselves right there.
So we're going to activate the hard cell number 2 that's hurting, revealing a Confire dial and taking it as 1. And I'm going to suffer 1 damage on the rear because if I don't, well, I need to, Crew Panic. I have a long-range shot, my front, to the front of Palpatine's Simoon. So that's 3 red dice. That's very accurate. Let's use the dual turbo laser turrets. So let me see what I get here. A blank, and I'm going to remove that one. Double. Let's Confire in another one here.
You need Kraken there.
I need Kraken on this shot, which I don't have. So I guess I'm going to block. I'll block the 2 evades. Redirects and take 2.
I think I'm just gonna take 2 damage.
Yep.
Doesn't feel good.
You can always brace it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get wilded by more later.
So, second shot. We're going to fire from my side to the front of the other ISD.
For red.
For nothing. But I do have a ship at close to medium range, which Kraken means I may change that die to a face with 1 icon. So I'm going to give you a crit because I can.
Okay, we're going to redirect it to the far side as soon as I can get this out. There we go. Oop, right to there.
And then we are moving at speed 2. And I'm going to try and... So I think you're just going to kill this guy. Very likely need to try and make it to that station. I don't think it's going to happen. There we go.
We're going to activate good old Papa Pelt, and we're going to be revealing Confire. So with the Concentrate Fire, we're going to be making 2 shots. So the first shot is going to be at long range of this ship, and I have Ken's ship just at medium range out the front of the Simoon. That's going to be the second shot, though, I think. So we're going to do this first shot here. So that's going to be 6 red dice to start. 6 red dice. Cool. At this point,
your red dice are doing pretty well today, Joe.
They go hit or miss. And I'm gonna intel officer your brace.
Let's see, 2, 4, 6.
And then I'm gonna concentrate fire in a red dice.
7.
And then we're going to LTT this dice. We're actually going to block your brace, and then I think it dies. Because you have 1 that you can redirect it to?
Yeah, if I redirect 1, I can only take 5, and there's nothing I can do about any of the rest of that. So, that is a dead hard cell.
Okay, so close range shot from here into the front of your dude there. And that's going to be 6 reds and 2 blues into your front. So let's see what happens. I've already used intel.
I think he might be dead.
He might be. So we're going to... Let's see, if you cancel those 2 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brace it to 3. Nowhere to redirect.
He's still dead. So
I leave it how it is.
I will just take... for those interested, the crit would be power failure. But that is another hard cell down. These Simoons are pretty good at killing hard cells.
And then we're going to jump up to speed 2 with this token and fly ourselves over to here. I'm going to hit that asteroid. Oh my gosh, I'm going to hit that asteroid. Cool! I foresee the asteroid in the future.
Hard cell number 3. Confire, of course. We're going to use it as the dial. I have 1 shot my side to the rear of the Simoon. John is narrowly avoided. Not really narrowly. He clearly avoided my front arc. So here we go. 1 red die. And then we're going to confire in another red die. And then I'm going to dual turbo laser turrets. 1 in. And I have to remove 1. I'll just remove the accuracy, take hit crit.
This is against my rear?
Against the rear.
I already redirected on the ship.
No, that was the other one.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. I can tell right there I have it redirected.
Mm-hmm.
We'll throw both the damage to the far side.
Okay. So my far side, or your far side?
Yeah, close to you.
Okay. That's the only shot I can make with it. So we're going to continue moving at speed 2. And unfortunately, these things don't turn as tightly as I'd like them to. So 1 and 2. There we go.
We're going to go with this Gazanti. It has a nav. We're going to take it as a token, and then we're going to toss it to this Star Destroyer because he actually has range to that guy. And then we are going super, super fast, and we're going to click over to here at speed 2. Or 1 to double click. You guys know what I mean.
Hardcell number 4, nav. We'll keep it as a dial and use it later. We have a long-range shot, my side, to the rear of Papa Palpatine. 1 red die, which jumps out of the tray. It's a blank. So we're going to dual turbo laser turret that. Well, actually, we add one in, and then I would remove the break.
Yeah, but in essence, the same.
I'm going to
leave
the crit.
I will just take 1 to the rear.
Okay. And using the dial, we are going to drop down to speed 2. And add a click on the second joint. We are going to wind up landing on this beautiful debris field. And we're going to take 2 off the rear. There we go.
This Gazanti is doing an engineering, and I think I'm pretty much out of range of what I want, but anywho, we're going to pass it regardless. So token, pass to there, and then we're going speed 1, and we're going to make ourselves come over to here for, it's a battle Gazanti now.
So we are going to take Kraken, whoop, as we drop the dial. Nav. We're going to put that right here for later. John gave me a fun choice between a shot on the front here or a shot to either side of his front on this guy. No double arc. So what I'm going to do, we're going to fire from my side to the front of Palpatine. So here we go. 3 reds. And then we're going to go ahead and use Patriot Fist. So that adds 2 blues. And let's LTT the red. It's actually not too bad. So I think 2, 4, 5. What do you have in your shots?
All of them.
Yeah. I'm not going to let you use your good redirect to take 5 with a crit.
We will erase it to 3. And I have 3 on the front still?
You only have 2 on the front.
How many do I have on the side toward you?
1.
We will discard this to move it over there. So 2 to the front, 1 over there. No crits.
No crits, no nothing. I'm going to use that dial to drop to speed 2. And because I need to kill that ship, we're going to crank right into it. So we're going to add the extra yaw on the first joint. And put ourselves in range of your fighters.
So I didn't actually expect anything to happen, but Ken has found where my fighters are. So I'm going to shoot him with them. And both of them blues into your front. Here's the first blue.
You're accuracy my evade.
Nothing. Second blue. Hit.
Might as well just go ahead and redirect that to the side.
The one over here?
And which one was the second one that fired? It's not going to matter because you could brace bolt, or not
scatter.
Brace, but scatter, so.
Yeah. At the beginning of the turn, Palpatine declares that braces are against the law in the Empire, and you must follow it.
Okay, no bracing.
Okay,
Well,
so
brace,
I reveal a Confire, and our first shot is going to be at medium range, out the rear, into the front of this hard cell. So you're going to see the very rarely seen rear spinal armament die. So it's going to be 2 reds and 2 blues against your front. That seems pretty amazing.
Jeez, your red dice are on fire today, John.
So, Help already said that his braces are evil.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to not intel officer this. We're going to confire in a blue dice.
Mm-hmm.
It's just going to be possibly 3 because of day canceling out. Oh boy. What do I do? I'll leave it.
Okay, we need to start here. Reroll that blue crit and the red double.
If I roll into the same thing, you're almost dead.
I'm going to be guaranteed almost. That's pretty close, John.
Yeah, it is.
You know, I think it's the game mat.
I know. This one is owned by Ken. Red dice like me, and he hits obstacles. The other ones are owned by me. Red dice hate me, and I hit obstacles. It's just the way of the land.
This is jeez. Okay, 3, 6. I guess the brace goes away. To make that into 3.
You have 1 shield you can redirect it to.
Yeah, I might as well just spend the token, John, because, if I don't.
And then you
So
take 2
there's
hull.
1, I take 2 hull. At least there's no crits for me to pull a structural on. Okay.
Cool. Next, I have a long-range shot into this side of the Recusant, and we're gonna just take it. So that's 6 reds. Okay. So we're at that. We're gonna LTT the blank. Actually, we want to intel first. So what do you have again?
A little bit of everything.
Okay, so we're going to intel officer. We're going to intel officer your evade. And we're going to LTT this dice. And then we're going to block your salvo.
Huh.
So take 5.
5. We're intel officering the evade, and Palpatine's doing the brace, right?
That is correct.
This is going against my side, and I have to take 5.
With crits.
We are going to redirect them to the rear.
And just wipe out the whole
1,
side?
2, 3, 4, 5. There we go.
Perfect. And then I've already figured out what I want to do.
Run into an asteroid.
Not yet. That's next turn. Do that, please, for me.
I don't know, those asteroids are getting pretty close, John.
They are. I think I might be able to avoid it, though.
So I'm kind of running out of options here. This hard cell, number 3, Confire. We're going to go my front to the side of the other ISD. We measured it out, we're at medium range, and the Recusant is also at medium range. So let's start with our 3 red dice. Okay, accuracy and 2 hits, that's pretty good. We're going to spend our Confire here to get in another red. Ooh, hey, my reds are starting to pop up here. I'm going to DTT on this shot. Let's move these around. Let's see if I can do better. I'll take that one out because I can, and I guess I'm just going to leave that as such. Let's use the accuracy, block the brace, take 4.
How much shields do I have on the front?
Yeah, 4 on the front.
4. That sounds great. Let's move them all over to there.
It's all 4 to the front. Okay. That is the only shot I'm going to be able to take here. I mean, I guess I could fire at the Gazanti, but why? You'll just scatter it or take 1. So I am at speed 2. I believe this will keep me in your side arc. Yep.
The Gazantis are showing their war faces. This one's revealing a concentrate fire. We're going to start with shooting the front into your side. Crit.
I think I'm just going to take it. Okay.
Okay, and then we're going to shoot side into your side for a hit, and then we're going to concentrate fire in on this one for a hit crit.
Still into the side.
Yes.
And if I go and brace that, that brace goes away, doesn't it?
It does.
Oh, you're just being mean, John. Very, very mean. Let's burn out the redirect token.
You put 1 to the front.
Put 1 to the front and then take the other one. I'm going to also salvo back.
Against a Gazanti.
Yeah, why not?
You get a black and a red.
Yes, but I've got flak guns, which means nothing, because we're close range, right?
Correct.
All right, let's get that salvo shot.
Can LTT it.
I'm going to have to. Let's LTT this one.
You can't LTT
Oh,
black dice.
I want to LTT that. I'm thinking squadrons where I throw black dice. Now, this is your activation, right? But I don't have a friendly ship near you.
No.
Bugger.
Yep.
I guess I'm just going to shoot at you with 1.
I think we're just going to take it.
Yeah.
Because if you want to spend your 1 shot that you get with that against me, I'm fine if you do it.
No. And I was tempted to veteran gunners it, but I don't think this is the right time to do it.
And then, being the assault Gazanti that we are, going speed 1, we're just going to turn in so we can make sure to shoot you next turn too. Right to there.
Hardcell, number 4, Confire. Use that as the dial. I have a shot my front to your side. It is unobstructed, and we are at long range. 3 red dice. 2 crits there. Okay, we're going to Confire in a red one. That's not bad. We are going to use dual turbo laser turrets to roll in. We'll roll in a blank to get rid of a blank. But I do have a ship close to you, so we can use Kraken to give me a hit. So that is a total of 2, 4, 5 with crits.
We're going to brace it to 3, and we're going to contain. And then take 1.
I get to move. Well, I could fire. It's obstructed, so there is no extra shots. We're going to do an inside turn here at speed 2. 1 and straight. Come on. I'm moving this out. There we go.
Okay, War Gazanti, he just has Ken double arced into his rear with no shields there. So we're revealing a concentrate fire. Let me make sure that's what I want to do. Yep. Okay, so we're going to concentrate fire into Ken's rear. So here is the first shot. That's an accuracy.
Yes. You just leave it at that if you want, John.
I'm thinking about it. Yep, we're leaving it aside.
Okay.
Then we're going to take the second shot for a hit, and then we're concentrating fire on this one. Take a hit crit.
These hit crits, I tell you. Palpatine's brace, right?
He is.
Do me a favor, re-roll the crit.
To an accuracy.
Okay. And then I shall evade that. Or not evade, redirect
To the side.
to the side.
Okay, and then I'm going to move.
You can ram me if you would like.
I am not. I'm going to set up for the next turn to do the same thing.
Let's activate the Recusant. Concentrate fire. We're going to fire from my front to the front of your Simon. So that's 4 red dice because we are at medium range. That's a start. We're going to do Patriot Fist here. So this will be my only shot. Okay, that's not bad at all.
What are you shooting into?
This is your front.
Okay.
And let's LTT this blank. And then for giggles, we'll throw in the Confire here. Throw another. We're throwing a blue for a hit. So I'm going to definitely block those. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, we will burn out a redirect.
Yeah.
And we will say all those crits are nothing.
So that will wind up effectively being 3 because you have 3 here.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3. 3 regular hits on. Okay. Since that was my only shot, speed 2. Well, I think I'm ramming you. And I think no matter what I do, I'm going to wind up on that debris field. So we're going to make this move here.
Okay.
So I'm going to temporarily move him out of the way.
Well, if you land there, you're going to land on them.
Yeah. Is that locked in right?
Yep.
Okay. So we know we ram you. Yeah, that's overlapping.
Then you take 2.
I think I have to take it off the front,
Yep.
or I take it direct to the hull. So there's my 2.
And they're going to just land...
And we both take a hull hit.
Okay, we're going to go with the Recusant that just took a ton of damage. Simon. I'm just going to shoot the Recusant. It took a ton of damage, too, because of landing on it. So we have a concentrate fire. We're going to start off by shooting out my front, or side, into your front.
Okay.
That's going to be a red and 3 blues, and I need 2 hits, and you're dead.
Yeah, nothing I can do about it.
So I'm just hoping that I get it properly.
You need 3 hits.
3?
Yeah, they're 5 hull.
Ugh, that stinks. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. You're dead.
I'm dead. So let's see, life support failure, and off it goes.
Okay, that's what I needed. Now we're going to do the front into the front of the Recusant. And that's going to be the same, not front, my side into the front of the Recusant. It's going to be the same dice for me. But I have concentrate fire. Here we go! Okay. And we're going to intel officer your evade. And then we're going to confire in... Do I do a red? I feel like Ken here. This you would choose a red.
I would choose a red.
I know, it's weird. It's really weird. Yeah, let's do a red. Why not? Live it like Ken. Okay.
Yeah, look at that.
For sure we're going to spend that there.
Yeah.
And then we're going to LTT this.
Okay.
Boom. Yeah, I feel like Ken. Yeah, there you go. Take, take 5.
All right, well, we'll...
Discard it.
Yeah, and then same thing with the evade, right?
Correct. Oh, Palpatine and Intel officer.
Yeah, well, Palpatine, there goes the brace to make that down into 3.
You could also discard the evade. Take then 2.
I could, but why? I think that might be useful later, so I'm going to take 3. That's 4 total hits now on that.
Okay, and then we're going to start turning the Star Destroyer. So that, should I use that token I have? But, oh well. And we're going to turn it and sit right there. Fighters are going to do fighter things. I don't even know if we're on the right color, because I don't know if I've ever done it. Doesn't really matter. They both go. So first one, I declare it's Valen. Hit.
Okay.
The other one. I forgot her name. Miss.
Okay.
Okay, and that's the end of round 3, which seems like it's really round 5.
Yeah.
Because we skipped the first 2 rounds. Palpatine declares that redirects are evil this turn.
Redirects, huh?
Redirects.
Okay.
And we're going to shoot. I reveal a confire.
Yep.
We're going to shoot with the front into the side of the Recusant. It is just at
Long range.
long range. The side, though, is at medium range. So there's that. So it's going to be 6 red to start with because it's final.
Okay.
And I need 3 damage to stick. There's 3 damage. And we're going to... I don't need an intel officer or any of this nonsense. So we're going to block that. Because I don't want to take us damage. And then we're going to re-roll and see if I hit and then go from there. So this is linked. And then I just block it.
Yep,
There we
well,
go.
I guess I'm taking 3. Because there's nothing I can do about it now, I don't think. So, the crit is shield failure. You can choose 2 of my shield zones that
Every
don't...
time. It doesn't matter. Oh,
Nope.
it actually makes it more aggravating. Just stop revealing your crits at the end.
Oh, it's fun, John.
It's not fun at all. And then if you could just do the move that I had
Yeah,
already.
so you want to do this little...
I just want to not hit the asteroid.
I think, John, you're going to...
It's either that or my shield dial's just going to clip it. That would be fun.
Nah, you're
good.
plenty clear.
That's good.
Plenty
Okay.
clear.
Perfect.
And we'll even put that back just so people can see. So, the last ship I have, Confire. We're going to go front to rear, I think. Yes, we're close range.
Cool.
So, 3 reds. Let's see if this hard cell can do something. That's a good start. We are going to Confire in another red. Okay. Let's use dual turbo laser turrets. We'll get rid of that. And I think that's all the fun shenanigans I get to do. And you may not brace, take 3.
So I take 2, and then I have to take a crit, which is super annoying. Damaged musicians. When attacking a ship before you roll your attack roll, remove a dice. That might come into effect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6, huh? Well, speed 2. I'm just going to move forward.
Ramming?
That will ram, so I effectively go speed 1. I get out of your side arc on your attack Gazanti. We both take a hull damage.
We're gonna go with Tekazanti, Confire. Can just dodge my side, so we're gonna shoot my front into your rear. That's gonna be a blue. Ciao. Hit, and then we're gonna Confire in. Bazing! And I wish I could re-roll it, so we're going to block your evade. Take 1.
1. I've got no shields or anything there, do I?
Nope.
Nope, into the rear. Do I want to take 1? Or do I want to give up my redirect?
Yep.
You know what? I'm going to give up my redirect.
Okay.
And we'll push it off to the side.
Perfect.
I'm okay with that.
And then I don't know if I can land. So we're just going to do a tiny turn. And
Nope.
I cannot, so I take a damage and I stay where I'm at.
Yep.
Okay, Moon goes. Moon says, I really wish I was concentrating fire, but I really need engineering because this is too early in the game. So Confire, I think engineering's coming up. Concentrate firing into your front from my rear. I have to drop a dice, so we will just drop a red. So that's going to be a blue, 2 blue,
It's a normal
and a red.
shot because this is
Normal
final.
shot. Spinal just goes away. Here we go. Okay, at this point I say if you use your brace, it's gone.
That's the intel officer.
That's my intel officer. Then I'm gonna confire in a blue. And block your evade, take 4.
Well, since this is going into my front, there go my shields. And then just a regular hit, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. And where is it? Here it is. We're gonna just do a little turn like this. And I think I successfully now double arced you.
Yep, for the moment, looks like you may have. You have, John.
Okay, so are you fine just calling it?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I'm going to start the round by using that ship, engineering to add some shields. I'm going to add 3 shields, or take off this card, probably take off that card so I can shoot you at full velocity.
Yeah.
And then I just hit you with everything I got into your
So you'll
front.
need to do 5 total damage.
I need to do, in 2 rounds, 3 damage. Oh, no, because you'll heal.
Yeah.
So I will do 5, and then this ship will shoot you, and then if you do move, then that ship shoots you.
Yeah, and I don't think you've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would need to do 5 damage on 3, 4 dice with 1 reroll. I don't think it'll happen. So.
I'm going to also be healing.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, I'm good to call it.
Okay, so Dad, moving on.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're back, and that was a Pelp list that I didn't hate.
Yeah, you, well, you took a lot of my tokens away, John.
I did. Combining heavy firepower with Pelp
Yes.
and Intel Officer, and then I just hope that I get an accuracy, and then you're like, well, 2 of those things are gone, and then the other one gets blocked, isn't bad.
No, I couldn't really use the defense tokens, and when I did, I got 1 use the entire game out of it.
And then the next turn it's like, I'll do it again.
And you just smacked those hard cell down so quick. At least I, in retrospect, would have gotten to use the reinforced blast doors on that final, which didn't matter.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that was a nasty list. And I think the Simoons helped, but man, your dice were actually a lot better than they usually are for red dice.
Yes, they are. But I'm like, should I edit a red? Like, this is a really... All the reds are hits. I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah, you know, and
Then I still have LTT. What is this?
and I was confiring in blue dice. So I mean,
know,
you know,
the
it's
tables
really
are turned.
weird. This game, I don't know what happened to change the fate.
I do like your list, though. So we were talking off screen. And I'm struggling with Kraken recently. Like, the last time I played it, I got, like, no real use out of him. For you, you almost got minimum use out of him.
I got a bunch of use out of him. I think the problem that I ran into was twofold. First, I was concentrating on Palpatine to begin with, and the Recusant I probably needed to get into the combat one turn earlier. You decided to take that one Star Destroyer and drop to speed 0 for a turn.
Yeah.
And if you didn't do that, I think I would have had at least that one.
So the reason I did that is if you looked how my ships were, Pelp was going to turn out, so that means the ones that are coming from behind would only get one shot on him, and then I would be gone into your ships.
Right.
So my other one would have to be left there, otherwise I would be sacrificing Pelp. So dropping to speed 0 for one turn, delaying right where I'm at, meant that I didn't get fired on by one turn for that, and then you were out of position to shoot at me the next turn. So that's why I did that.
And that really kind of hurt, because I had a bunch of shield damage on Palpatine's ISD. I did some serious damage to the other guy. I think if I would have been concentrating on that ship earlier on, as opposed to Palpatine, I may have had it.
But I don't know if he was in range.
He wasn't. That was the problem. Yeah. Is you had Palpatine in range of my ships at the beginning, and then the other one at the end. What I really needed, and we talked a little off screen on this, maybe if one of my third Hardcells was on my right flank, and I had a Hardcell in the Recusant, and then the 3 Hardcells, maybe I could have done enough to force you to come towards those, and get them in your front arc, and then the Recusant tries to take you out with Patriot Fist from behind.
Yes, that could have happened. Hard to say, though. The other thing that is interesting, so we were talking, like, what other commanders could I have used for my list? I could have used Mahdi, really wouldn't have mattered. I could have used Ozzel. I like Ozzel for this type of list, because then you just confire and then you just move your ship as it could. And then the other option was Jerjerrod, and Jerjerrod, you just would have been like, and just do a 360 turn. So, I don't know, Pelp actually worked with this. It was just weird. Really I've never thought that Pelp, but it's Sign Moons. Like, you're just throwing handfuls of dice, so if I can block and make you discard one token, then you're dead the next turn. Almost any ship, actually.
So there you go. Palpatine is not necessarily binder fodder, but we've only found one list that John likes with him.
Yeah, 2, because I still like the one that I played with Decimators, but the Decimators were the main thing. Any other commander would have been just fine.
Been able to work, yeah.
So if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Hit the like button, leave us a comment.
Special shout out to all of our patrons. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you are interested in becoming a patron here at Ion Radio, there's links in the description below and right here.
Okay, so thank you very much for tuning in and watching this episode. I'm John.
I'm Ken.
And this is Ion Radio.